Everyone is loyal. The question is to who? So today I want to discuss one of the major issues as men we face and think we can potentially overcome through experience, hope, and prayer. Loyalty. You see, the truth is, women are not just loyal to you. They're loyal to something that's way bigger than you. So in this video, I'm going to debunk how you're going to stop losing to that thing every single time. I'm going to reveal a secret that can completely shift everything you think you know about women's loyalty. I'm not talking about being the perfect man or a great strategy or like a secret way to understand this. No, this is some real stuff that I had to learn the hard way in the hopes that you don't get to repeat the mistakes I made. This is in the hopes that from the first date to long commitment, you can have a peaceful journey, because Lord knows we need it. Let's dive in. Number one, women are loyal to their emotional security, not just you. Before I dive in, let me just describe quickly what I do. So I'm a dating coach. I help men embrace manhood, and I help men understand female nature in the hopes of them being able to build better relationships and more fulfilling lives. Okay, cool. So let me debunk this first myth. Women are tied or loyal to their emotions. That's what they're loyal to. You're not that special. You stop taking care of them, you're gone. I know that. But for some reason, a lot of us don't. They are very amazing and caring creatures and human beings, right? I'm not going to dispute that. But they're after their own emotions. They're driven by their own emotions. Same way some of you guys are driven by sex. If you have no access to sex in your relationship, you're probably not going to stay there, right? Some of you are loyal to your idea or something, but the idea is you're not just, the person plays the role of providing that very thing you're loyal to. You're not just loyal to a person. The idea of somebody just being loyal because you're a human being needs to be something that we debunk and deal with today. The emotion needs to be looked after as much as the person is. We look at women and think to ourselves, why do they cheat? Why are they so horrible? And before I go any further, I want to share with you guys a story. So here I am, 15, 16 years old. I can't remember exactly, right? I'm heading to this place to surprise the girl I was with at the time. And what happened was, as I got to the place, she had moved on with somebody else, but I wasn't aware of it. So when I'm surprising her, I see her with this guy, and I'm thinking, what's going on? And this is in front of a large crowd, right? What happened is she acknowledges I'm there, but pretty much simply doesn't care. Why doesn't she care? Again, women are loyal to their emotions. She wanted status. She wanted security. That because I was insecure and because I was not confident to provide at the time, because I thought all I had to do was be this good person, be kind. Like my parents told me, you know what? Be kind, be a nice person, be a good human being, and things will just fall in your lap some way, somehow. That's not how the world works. It doesn't. That's not how women work. That's how most things don't work. And this is why nice guys never win. Because in your head, you're thinking, it's like going to pay for something, and you're saying, oh yeah, I'll pay in biscuits. We need cash over here, young man. Every single time you understand that you're playing an emotional game, this is not just conversation, communication, clear communication. This isn't just good deeds. This is an emotional mastermind. And until you understand how to move around the minefield, you're gonna keep getting damaged. Because you're going to step into something you're not supposed to step into, and then boom, you're going to step into another thing. Boom. That's the whole point of the minefield, right? Okay, so part 2, right? Women need emotional security before they can drop their guard. What do I mean by that? Let's dive deeper. Most women have gone through some stuff, and that's the truth. So I need to understand that the female nature is pre-wired to be on prey mode. Okay? So the female nature is pre-wired to be on prey mode. What does that mean? A prey is like an animal. Okay, I'm going to take it out of the context just so you can understand. So this is from Myron Golden. So what he explained was a prey has to be aware of his surroundings. So it's very observant, looks around, and is able to be aware of the fact that something's coming at them, so they need to protect themselves. Okay, so that's prey mode. Predator mode is focus, direct focus. That's the masculine energy. You're driven towards something, you're driving towards something. Women are predisposed because of the female energy to be praised. Okay? And because they're praised and they get attacked, they now get into the masculine energy to protect themselves or to stop themselves from being attacked again. That's why you have a lot of women who are independent or who are in a space where, although they may be women, they have a lot of masculine energy. Why? They've been attacked. And they had to, they've been attacked, right? And they had to make a trade. They had to give up their feminine energy to be replaced by masculine energy just so they can protect themselves and guide themselves and be aware and be able to actually defend themselves when the time comes. That could be financially, emotionally, you name it, okay? So they've built walls, in other words. And you've got to see yourself as this person that could either use a small hammer or a bulldozer to break that wall. Now, you can only break that wall by being secure in yourself. She's going to be able to drop her guard because she now sees that your wall is a lot more secure than hers. This is why weak men can't do it. You can't get her. There's so many guys that do these things where you're trying to get someone's attention and you think that just by being kind and flowering, sending flowers and doing this, doing that is somehow going to get her guard to drop because this guy is a nice guy. It doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because women are pre-wired to protect themselves. And if they got their guard up, it's because they don't trust you to protect them. So instead of you showing them that, hey, I'm nice, don't worry, I don't bite, what you need to show them is that I'm secure, I'm confident. You can come whether you like or not. It's up to you. But I'm good over here. Oh wow, I'm gonna drop my guard now. I don't need to protect myself because this guy can protect me. So the whole point is women are loyal to their security. They need to feel secure. So when you're doing whatever you're doing, you need to understand that you need to backtrack and ask yourself, am I secure within myself? Am I secure enough to show her that I've got her, that I can protect her, that I'm not scared to stand up for myself or her? This is why things like standards are key, because you need to show her that you're not scared to stand up for yourself. Because guess what? And this is not coming from someone that has always had it figured out. Like I said, you heard the previous story, but it gets worse. I got plenty of stories where I've been overlooked, I was invisible, I didn't matter, it just felt like I just did not matter, right? I know what that's like. So my point here is, in order for you to get them to drop their guard, being nice is not what needs to happen. You need to be secure. And when you're secure, you can give them the confidence in you to let their guard down. Let me hit you with a hard truth. When you don't have a vision, and you want to find love, you're playing a very difficult game. And the reason why I say that is because actually a man in his vision, in his purpose, is the most secure place you can be in. You know when you're lazy? And I'm lazy too, by the way. But you know when you're lazy? What tends to happen is she now sees that her security is in jeopardy. She now sees that what she's looking for, which was the security that potentially got her here in the first place, when you get complacent, for instance, it's no longer as stable as it used to be. And what did I say earlier? Women are loyal to their emotions. So in order for you to drive the ship, imagine driving a car and putting no petrol in it. It's very likely going to break down. That's exactly what happens in relationships when you don't fuel or take care or drop daily deposits into the emotions that preserve that relationship. An emotionless relationship for a woman is pointless. There's no emotions involved. She's so gone, and she feels like she has every right to, because she's loyal to her emotions. If her emotions are not being looked after, she's gone, bro. That's it. She don't need to stay, and she's not gonna feel any type of way about it. So here's the thing: when you're committed to something bigger than her, what you're showing her is that she's good, because you're going there with or without her. I'm like, I mean, you can jump in, that's cool. Well, this is where I'm going. And there's nothing stopping me. Right? When you get into that space where nothing, not even yourself, can stop you, that's when things start to change. Now, I wanna deal with a big myth, because I know there's a lot of dating advice that's going on out there right now, and I'm upset. I'm upset for you guys, because we've been told to be masculine, alpha, and all this crap. Then we've been told to be, stop caring about whatever she says and what. Stop caring about you, bro. It all starts with you. It all starts with your self-mastery. Don't listen to guys that are telling you it's okay for you to be the way you are, because they are only making things difficult for you. Because guess what happens? Yes, some of the advice works. Like, for instance, the front end game. Okay, let me explain. So when you're approach a woman, you appear secure, like I just mentioned, and you're confident. You know what you're talking about, right? Cool, it works. But it only works once they find you attractive, bro. Their charisma works, but it works if they can feel like you're secure in yourself. So as much as you want to be the person that doesn't care about what he says or what he does, unless you can appear confident in how you stand, in how you feel about yourself, you need to be secure in yourself, because that security in yourself is what's going to attract her to you. You don't need to be the most handsome guy. In fact, I know handsome guys that are struggling with that because they're just as insecure as the guy that's fat, ugly, you name it, right? Nothing changed for me. I don't consider myself someone that used to be ugly, but my insecurity made women repel. It's like I had this anti-disinfectant for women. It's like, please don't touch me. I don't want you near me. That's what it says. That's what insecurity says. I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. This is not just some theory I'm throwing out. Okay, I've lived this. Right? I've been in a relationship where I've misread signs, lost the relationship, got locked off because I thought I was the good guy. I was doing everything. I was showing them compassion. I was showing them mercy. I was showing them love. I even said to them, listen, I don't even care about myself. I want you to succeed. Right? And in my head, it makes sense. I was being the good guy, which is what I've been taught to be. Be kind, be gentle, be soft, take care of them, do all that crap. And guess what? I still ended up broken. I still ended up in situations where my heart was shattered, and it's still shattered till today. I ain't recovered from that stuff. Yeah, I'm married, don't get me wrong, and I'm happy in the relationship I'm in, but the scars are permanent, bro. You can get over that stuff, don't get me wrong, I'm over it, come on, please. But the scars, they stay. They're there to stay. And I'm able to reuse them every single time to better myself. The rejections, the pain, the people that doubted you, the people that wrote you off because of one reason or the other. That stuff stays with you. But this is why you've got to learn how to use it. And this is exactly what I'm trying to show you here. That, listen, being kind works once you've mastered how to be secure in yourself. Because then you can pick and choose when to be kind. Because there's some times where you simply don't need to be kind. And that's the truth. There's some times where you need to stand up for yourself. And until you're able to admit that, you're going to struggle. Until you're able to just be real with yourself and say, you know what, listen, this person's taking a piss out of me. You're going to struggle. So if you're wondering why your relationship are falling apart, why even though you're being this great guy, this good person, something just feels off, is because you've misunderstood. Look, this is something that some of my clients who signed NDAs still don't understand. Why are you telling me this for free? I'm telling you this for free because I wish someone had told me how to navigate this, how to navigate female nature. Do you know what my dad told me? He said, you're never going to understand them. As much as I love him, as much as I see him as my hero, he was wrong. You can understand women. You just need to understand that they speak a different language. And I hope in this video you understood how the emotions that drive them are what they're loyal to. And as long as you look after those emotions, she's good. That's me being so honest with you. She's good. But at the same time, as long as you're focusing on building, you're going to be good too. Now, I'm not saying that things may not happen, right? I'm not saying that emotions are unstable, so things can happen. One extra point, by the way, if you're the type of guy that likes to steal girls from other people, like other people's relationships, that's something that I struggled doing. Don't get me wrong, when I was single and I didn't care about the relationship, there are some instances where it may have, may not happened. I'm not going to confirm and deny that. However, now that I'm in a relationship, or when I was in a serious relationship, I would never take anyone serious. I'm in a relationship and you're still trying it. That just means that whatever got you here can get you out. If I can steal you from someone, then someone can steal you from me. That's my 100% belief. And once you understand that, you start to cut off anything that represents any sort of difficulty in your relationship. Do you know what's so funny? I was doing some research, as I do, and I realized that Jeff Bezos' ex-wife was someone he stole from someone else. I'm like, the red flags, the foundation was right there, bro. What? You took her from someone else, and what will your prerequisite for that to be the case? That did you pick her because she was a good woman that was cheating on her husband? Bro, what? like I think, honestly speaking, when it comes to dating, we have genius in this world when it comes to business and finance, but when it comes to dating, I promise you, some of the biggest geniuses are the biggest kids. No emotional IQ or whatsoever. How can you go and take someone else's partner from them and then you're surprised she's divorcing you? What? You didn't know that? How can you get with someone that you know has a flawed foundation and not expecting not to turn out? Oh, wait, you're hoping for things to change. Let me tell you something. Take them for who they are, as they are, in that present moment you took them. They may improve and they may also not. The moment you make your peace with that and stop trying to change them, you start to lead properly, because you understand that. Let me tell you something. Think about how much work it took for you to change, or think about how much work it took for you to change one of your habits. One. Some of you done it in 21 days, but I know most probably took 2 years or so, or maybe 66 days is the new average. So how are you gonna offer conversation and expect someone else to change? Take them for who they are, as they are. That's the easiest way to handle this, and just focus on improving yourself. Because the moment you improve yourself, you give yourself the power to control your narrative. If you're keen on having a one-to-one session with myself, I've currently opened up 4 more slots. Once these slots, they're gone, they're gone. I'm a father, I'm a husband, I've got a business to run, and I simply don't have the capability right now to sustain more people. So I've got 4 slots available. The moment they're gone, and they may never come back again. So if you're keen, book a call on the diary, and I'll be happy to have a discussion to see if you're the right person I can work with and actually get you to this space where you understand female nature and can build better relationships in the space of 12 weeks. Now, if you found this video valuable, please share in the comments what you thought about what was discussed, and not just that, but don't forget to subscribe, as it does help my channel more than you know. I'm trying to get myself to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And you subscribing, especially if you find this valuable, is going to do a lot for my channel. Don't forget to also share this with someone that you think that needs to hear this, because you never know who this could help. Because I know it would definitely help me. So I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.